Good afternoon. I'm Tiffany Kenny.
And I'm Stephen Graves. Thanks for joining us here for WPBF 25 News at noon. Following that top story for you this afternoon, last year Ryan Ruth was charged with attempting to kill then presidential candidate Donald Trump. That's when agents say he pointed a rifle through the bushes while Trump was playing golf at his West Palm Beach golf course.
We have been following this trial for you closely for weeks, with Ruth acting as his own defense attorney, and now the jury is preparing to seal his fate.
We want to get right to our co-anchors Nathalie Pozo and Felicia Rodriguez, live at the Fort Pierce Federal Courthouse, with where closing arguments in the trial of Ryan Ruth are well underway. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, Stephen and Tiffany. After 2 weeks of trial, 41 total witnesses and hundreds of exhibits, this case will soon be in the hands of the jury.
And during closing arguments today, Ryan Ruth presenting evidence that was not admitted in court during this trial. The judge at one point having to give him a final warning and actually dismissing the jury so that she could address Ryan Ruth. In his closing arguments, Ruth spoke a lot about how the intention to kill was not there, at one point saying opportunity was there, it was golden, but it did not happen. The judge having to stop Ryan Ruth throughout this trial has been something that we have been seeing play out over the last 2 weeks. Let's send it over to our Jolie Rodriguez, who was inside of that courtroom as well. Jolie.
Nathalie, Felicia, those objections we saw plenty of times during this trial. Some of that was during witness testimony, even to reminders leading up to his closing argument that everything he argues must tie in to the evidence and testimony that has been presented during this trial. The judge even asking Ruth before starting his closing argument, would you like a reminder of these rules? To which he declined. So far, Ruth's arguments have focused on whether the assailant had the actual capability to pull that trigger, emphasizing, like we said, that the defendant had the golden and easy opportunity, but yet did not do it, saying the intent was never there. Now, the prosecution's argument opened with, he wanted Donald J. Trump dead. You know this, you have seen it in black and white. The prosecution called on the jury to simply use their common sense during deliberation and to consider the defendant's actions as they walk them through each count and the evidence and witness testimony that supports his guilty verdict for each charge. The prosecution left the jury with this statement, quote, "This defendant does not get to silence the vote or voices of his fellow Americans." As closing arguments from Ruth wrap up, the U.S. government will have the chance to make a concluding argument. We, of course, will be out here until that final verdict. In Fort Pierce, Jolie Rodriguez, WPBF 25 News.
All right, thank you, Jolie. And we're just learning now from our Terry Parker, who's been inside the courthouse for the past 2 weeks, that the jury now has this case. Jurors are deliberating in the Ryan Ruth attempted assassination case as we speak.
Judge Eileen Cannon, the judge in this case, she actually blocked off more than 3 weeks for this trial, but because of Ryan Ruth, who, like we've been saying, has been representing himself in court, because his cross-examination was so short and his defense also very short, it's happened and it wrapped up a little bit sooner than everyone expected.
Sure did. Ryan Ruth wrapped up his case yesterday. Remember, as he was laying out his defense, he called up only 3 witnesses. When the judge asked if he himself wanted to testify in this case, he said, "Your Honor, I will not." And during closing arguments today, prosecutors said Ryan Ruth spent weeks planning the attempted assassination. And he spent the month prior to the incident living off the grid in his car at a gas station in South Bay that is near Pahokee.
Ruth is facing 5 federal charges, including attempted assassination of a major presidential candidate, assault on a federal officer, and multiple firearm violations. If convicted, he could be sentenced to life in prison.
And again, as Jolie was telling you, Ryan Ruth presented his closing arguments today. It centered around intent. Repeatedly, he talked about intent, saying in court that the intent to kill was never there and that it's hard for him to believe a crime was actually committed because the trigger was never pulled. Jury deliberations are happening as we speak. We will be here at the courthouse all day long and let you know as soon as we hear something.
Tiffany, Stephen, we'll send it back to you.